Vampire. It is Vampire. I am Batman. Batman, Batman. Batman. Oh, I didn't bring my water. Tragedy. Water. Water is very important. Water, I hear. Very important. Very, very important. So, if I click on this button, we have sound. And we have game. It's gonna make noise. It's gonna do those noises that video game. There it is. Video games really, really don't like our ears. They launch and they make noise at us. Noise at us. That's the term. Are we all good? I think we're all good. Harry, are you good? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome on in. So I have a new controller because my old controller died. My old controller. This pile of junk that I can make it bigger so you can see what's going on. This pile of junk over here that Dark Souls 3 decided to kill because this L something or other doesn't work, doesn't detect properly. Like, it clicks properly, but it doesn't detect properly, so I have to mash it a lot of the time. And I haven't played Dark Souls since it happened, but basically for every other game that requires that thing, if you tell me what you're doing, yeah, but I have to smash that thing. But it died. I'm eating warm milk. Eating warm milk with chocolate and coconut cereals. No, that sounds good. Warm milk, though. I usually go with the cold milk. It's just warm milk. I haven't had warm milk with cereal in a while. I haven't had milk in a while. And now I got a new controller. This one is not rubbish like this one, because this stupid thing over here is actually wireless. This is a wireless controller because it's an official Xbox 360 controller, I think. No, wait, it's not 360. Which one is the one? It's a 360, right? No, Xbox One. That's how it goes. I don't know. Either way, it's an official Xbox One controller, and the thing with this thing is that because it's wireless, it requires batteries, and I don't have batteries. So what I was doing is I had it connected through USB to my computer, so it would power the damn thing, and then it would connect through a dongle that I have somewhere around here. Through a dongle, it would connect wirelessly. So it was terrible. Argent, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Fuck wireless controllers. Exactly. Harry has the right of it. Or mice, a keyboard, all of it. Just all of it goes away. It's terrible. It's just awful. And then I got something. It is beautiful. It is amazing. It is purple. And it's basically an Xbox, and it's an off-brand Xbox One controller. Hopefully it works. I haven't tested it yet. Well, actually, I have tested it. But it doesn't have a battery thing. It doesn't have wireless. It has buttons on the back that serve no purpose, I think. And if they do serve some purpose, I have to disable them because I click them all the time. They're terrible. Terrible idea. I think that's based on the PS4 controller? Does the PS4 controller have buttons on the back? I'm not sure. It's terrible. Though, look at it. Look at the buttons. Do you see the buttons? They're there. Why? Why would you do that? Why? And then there's another button over here. It's just, why would you do that? And this has a proper cable, and it's amazing. It's good, and it's purple, so it looks good as well. Fuck gamepads. I hate those things. Hazard, welcome to the stream. I don't have wireless stuff. I don't have much wireless stuff either, apart from the phone, naturally. I had, and I still have, a wireless keyboard. But wireless keyboards use more battery than wireless mice, And it uses AAA batteries, and it's a pain in the ass. So it's just a waste of time and a waste of money. I have a controller for emulators, says Argent. Makes sense. I always try to go for versions that have the textile or metallic type of cable cover. This, oh, I see what you mean. This one is good old rubber. It's good old rubber. The old didn't even have a cable. I had to supply the cable myself. I don't know what's happening to my PC. My sounds keep going up and down freaking Windows. Are you sure it's not... Are you sure it's not just the way I have my own sound set up? Because, you know, and then if I start talking, the soundtrack goes away. It's like in the radio. It's got a ducking thing. Either way, let's try this controller. Let's do our thing. The gamepad uses a thing, and it's the weirdest thing. Why is it? Do you see that button? Oh no, we don't. So you can't see it. When it asks you for the menu button, it's the hamburger button. I think it's called menu. Why did they change it? Microsoft makes the most baffling decisions. Still not as bad as Nintendo. They make the most baffling decisions sometimes. Hamburger and fries button. No, that doesn't have fries. It's, you know, the one, right? The three horizontal lines. That's called the hamburger button. At least originally it was. Oh, I remember where I was. My feet hurt when I was here. And then the other one is the pop-out thing. I don't know what. I have no idea what it is. You know, the start button and the select button. Those. Yeah. Oh right, I was gonna talk to Mr. Person. Okay, so right away this controller, it's probably gonna take a little bit of getting used to. It's probably less precision because of it. The joysticks are less heavy. And I say it's less precision because the bounce back is probably gonna be smaller. Or a bit slower, I should say. I was playing Rocket League a little bit earlier with it. And didn't notice anything out of the ordinary or anything. Oh yes, 3 wavy lines. Not wavy lines, just normal horizontal lines. The wavy lines... There's no button that has wavy lines. You have one last side quest here, burn the papers. Right, that's right. So finished Dark Souls 3 and started Outer Worlds, and I'm liking it so far, says Azar. I'm glad to hear it. How do you find the combat? What are you feeling about the combat? Have you played Outer Wilds? Arrogant has the right of it. Honestly, I prefer Outer Wilds to Outer Wilds to a lot of games, but Outer Wilds is amazing. Outer Wilds is one of the best games ever made. Just plain and simple, And I played it on stream, and I'm very happy that I did. But I didn't do a let's play, and I kind of wish I had. Outer Worlds, such a disappointment, says Harry. I started with supernova difficulty, but switched to hard because going to the ship back and forth save is awful. Oof, that sounds awful. 3 wavy lines is an ESP extrasensory perception-like card. 3 wavy lines, cross, circle, square. Use your mind to detect what the other person sees on the card. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Anyway, oh my god, it's working. And I can click on the... Oh my god, the controller is working because the other one wasn't working properly. This is such a pleasure. It's like having a thing that works. I think we still have a local investigation here. Not just here. Here. Choose what to do about the Throgmorton person. There might be another thing. So, oh my god. Oh yeah, this is for placing the posters, I would say. And this is probably for burning them. Let's burn them. I mean, how bad could it be? It's just burning papers. You know, you can't really fault me for burning papers. Oh, oh, you can't burn the papers over there. Anti-vampire poster. Without a dash, which is actually not correct. If it's gonna be anti-vampire, you need to say anti-vampire. But either way, does that conclude the mission? I'm too fast for the game. It doesn't load the pages. Freaking hell! The menu is not. And now I can go back to Ichabod Throgmorton. Unfortunately, I have no idea where he is. That is a bit of a problem. No, he should be here somewhere. Oh, I know where he is. The moment when the off-brand item is better than the official one. Well, the new off-brand item is better, but I don't know if it's... I don't know how it's gonna be in the long run. You could play Vampire with a mouse and keyboard, you know. I could, but it's more comfortable this way. And it's better for it's always better for whoever is watching, because I am super jittery with a mouse. Like I don't move my eyes a whole lot, so I move my mouse to look at things. So when you're watching me play a shooter, you always know where I'm looking, because, well, not always, but a lot of the time you know where I'm looking. Because I'll just be moving my mouse all over the place. Where the hell is Ichabod? I wonder. Should be somewhere in here. Don't do away with it. Don't do away with the interface. It should be in here. I think. This is just for the rats. Yeah. Actually, I don't remember Ichabod being here. At all. I thought he was. He might have been here somewhere. But I thought he was somewhere else. He's in front of the, quote, clinic, unquote. I remember... the place. I remember where I found him. It's by the murder scene. It's right by the murder scene. But I saw the murder scene when I got into a new area. But I got into a new area through the... I got into a new area through the water. So that's why I'm very confused. And also if he was supposed to be there and it's not. If you were to review The Outer Worlds, what would you say? Well... I would say that The Outer Worlds is held back by the fact that it's a shooter. It doesn't do a good enough job being a shooter. And it holds the overall experience back. Everything else is impeccable. Apart from one or two side missions that are not impeccable, that are bad. But everything else is. But the fact that it's a shooter holds it back. It's just not a good enough shooter, and it holds back the rest of the game. You like the story and dialogue? Yeah, story and dialogue is awesome. Outer Worlds is pretty short, says Arrogant. I don't know. I mean, in comparison to Fallout New Vegas, it is. But it's so, then again, so are most games in comparison to Fallout New Vegas. Do I need to sleep, perchance? Oh, right. Because last episode I was exploring other... Yeah. We're exploring other areas. I think specifically this one. And that's when I saved. And that might have despawned him? Yeah, I was definitely here. But I killed everything. There is a monster here somewhere. You can hear it. Oh, it's a blinker skull. It's alone. You're bad at this. Haha. Yeah. 5 experience. Pretty good. Yeah, this is a mostly pointless area. Oh no. What is that? Why did it do that? Woohoo! Okay. Why were you invisible? Are you Ichabod? No. Okay. One of the barrels near the place you burned paper should be a collectible note. I think I got that the first time around. When I was going around. I'll look into that. Where does this go? Oh, it's locked.
It's locked.
So this is a passage. Okay. So it doesn't matter. I was afraid it wouldn't matter. You know, for the Let's Play, but it actually doesn't. That's a bit of a surprise. And because the threat is no longer there, it's not enjoyable footage. Try to follow the white quest marker, and you should be right next to the area of the medical. Yeah, I know. That's why I left the area, was because once you're inside the quest marker location, the quest marker disappears. And look at that. I shouldn't be doing this because he's not going to spawn. Somebody spawned.
It's locked.
I'm having the hardest time identifying where the murder scene happened. I think you're wrong. I think this shouldn't be where he is. And the quest marker is pointing in the wrong direction as well. Which is a bit of a surprise, honestly. I don't fully remember how I got in here, though. Some things. Does that mean that I wasn't here before? Yeah. It was through here. Yeah, we found him before. Just continue with the main quest for now. No. I'll go back to where he was. He was here, in front of the bar, or the blue tortoise. wherever it is. There you are. Still looking at the body, huh?
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not.
He shouldn't be, but he's here because it's the first time we met
My
him.
achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
You have courage, Mr. Throgmorton. Perhaps that is all one requires to face the demons.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You'll
Reed.
see. One day I'll find and kill one of these monstrosities with my own 2 hands.
And I failed. I don't get it. I don't think we're supposed to. It doesn't matter.
I'm afraid your posters were destroyed.
It cost me good money to print those posters. Such a pity people don't take the vampire menace seriously.
Did you really think the posters would be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men.
Protector. And now I got a thing over here. Considered himself the protector of Sean Hampton's night shelter.
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Sean Hampton's shelter?
He is a true
Is the game very quiet today?
example. Dedicated, pious. His shelter is open to all, whoever they are.
Let me see what I can do.
Most admirable.
And I guess that's that.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Throgmorton. Okay, let me see what I can do here because there's something going on with the yeah. There you go. With the volume. Game was 6 decibels too quiet. Can't have that. Because we were supposed to follow the line on he's a fraud. Oh, that makes sense. Will, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome on in. Follow the line where he's a fraud. That makes sense. As an understanding, you know, what we actually tell people. And this area is actually quite easy to access. I just, for some reason, had a little bit of trouble figuring out where I was supposed to go. And I killed everyone already. Everybody's very happy. I've been saying that a lot lately. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I don't mean to. I need to stop the saying everybody's very happy. And here we are. Back to the night shelter's vicinity. Yeah, I think I got the collectible. Wherever it is. Maybe. Maybe I got it. Maybe I didn't. Wait, there was another side quest. Not you. You. You're kind of far away. I'll get to you in a little. Before sleeping. That's all that matters.
What have we here?
It's me, don't worry. Excuse me, I'm gonna step on. I mean, you're not doing it.
Seymour worries me. Perhaps Sean knows something about him.
Seymour. Yeah. He's a murderer, a bad person who kills people. Unlike me, who am a good person who kills people. Different, very different. Old newspaper. The bomb exploded just after dawn in front of the Dawson & Dawson munitions factory, the largest employer in the district. The detonation smashed the windows of all the factories in North Suffolk, or whatever. It's a quote, "It's a miracle only 2 people died in the attack," unquote, confirmed Chief Superintendent Alexander Brighton. And that is a newspaper detail, yeah, but more importantly, that is in relation to
It's locked, all right.
Tom Watts, I believe. Anyway, let's look around a little bit, because this place is full of treasure. I mean, there's blood here. Oh, that doesn't count. I mean, if the first thing we find is things to read, that's the biggest treasure. Things to read. What about over here? Giselle will pull through, don't worry. Who's Giselle? Is that the old lady? No sleep for you. First loot the building on top
I know I promised.
and bottom, and after that find the saints. Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's not been much.
It's gonna be a while until we sleep. That's why I was saying we're gonna do it before we sleep. Folded paper. Forgive me, God, for what I am about to confess. Sometimes I wish I never saved Dyson Delaney from... Dyson? From drowning when he fell in the canal. There, I said it. Please forgive me, Lord, for I am a sinner. Dyson may be the most frustrating case I have ever had to deal with since I opened my night shelter in the East End. For years, I have tried to understand why this man regularly makes me so irritated, and I think I recently found why. Dyson has stopped fighting, for good or forever. I've met so many heavy drinkers in my life, men and women, rich and poor, young and old. I witnessed their fight with their demons, their past, their guilt, and their failures. Sometimes they can put a name on the inner evils of theirs. Sometimes they have never been able to identify the real cause of their despair. But in most cases, for these men and women, to drink is a way to keep fighting. Of course, it is a useless and destructive form of struggle, but at least this self-destruction means that something makes them suffer, and they still fight against this pain they feel so deep inside. Even a severe alcoholic like William Bishop keeps struggling with his addiction and asking for a salvation, for the light of Christ. And as long as they wish to see this light, there is a place for hope. Dyson Delaney has no hope left. He does not drink to smother his pain. No, I am now convinced he conscientiously drinks for the sadist joy of smothering all hope. I really don't know what is a worse sin, to deliberately cast away hope from your own heart, or complacently bask in self-destruction. No, self-destruction is good. No. Dyson, has been rescued by Sean Hampton. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, self-destruction, bask in it. We need to talk to him a little later. Get all the money and all the loot. It's the destruction of somebody else. Oh, hi. It is Sean. We're not gonna talk to him right now. I need to steal all of his stuff. Look at that. It's a crucifix. And shillings. Unrelated. Potentially. And it's not locked. It didn't have anything in it. Why didn't it have anything?
I know I promised you I'd make everything.
Keeps going. The place does.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
All right. Oh, and there's dead people. Not dead people. Dying people. No, they're nice. They're good. So he's on the same level as the entrance. And a burnt letter here. Miss Paxton, I recently heard that Hampton's shelter for month's end, money or support of any kind, without a positive answer from you, I may be. My boys, capital B, always get what they accepted no for an answer. Keep on refusing to answer me, and wet boot boys come, you and your sister. This is the Paxton. Lottie. Lottie has always refused to help the wet boot boys despite their threats. Yeah, that is a... I can see how you would come to that conclusion based on the burnt letter with the threats on the news, on the back. This guy's way too smart for me.
Your kind's not well.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Lottie, tell me about the Wet Boot Boys. I know they've threatened you.
Edwina Cox wanted me to provide her with information about Mr. Hampton's resources. I refused.
Is that not dangerous?
Fuck them and their lies. They claim they protect the interests of the neighborhood, but they are just greedy parasites like all the rest.
I respect your courage, Miss Paxton, and I hope life will never wear you down.
Dr. Reed, you know how to make a girl blush. I am glad you came to the docks, whatever your real reasons are.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Choose turn him, but first you need to have all the hints, dialogues completed. Can you clarify, Harry, what choose turn him means? That would be great. I always do the dialogue in the same order, which is gray, blue, green. I think. More things. A lot of things, in fact. Is this like a newspaper place or something? I don't know. It's like an office. Become vampire, says Arrogant. Ooh. We're gonna make him a vampire? You need to choose from 3 options what about his future. Choose to turn him and sacrifice 500 experience, which I have. Okay. Why do I do that? Why would I choose that? I mean, I don't know the story, so because you know, I have we still haven't played that bit, but is he in that bad of a situation? It's the best that okay. Okay, then I'll try to I'll try to justify. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what I do. I don't think I can go up there. Is there a lower level? There is a lower level. Good evening, Frankie. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Machines. More machines. And nothing. What a weird situation where the loot doesn't have anything. Huh. Let's go to Sean. Ever wanted to do a worst playthrough ever of an RPG? I know someone that does that on purpose, says Arrogant. I tried to do that. I don't like I never, well, it's rare that I want to be a completionist in my playthroughs, and a lot of the choices that I make are made in a way that I know a lot of people don't make them when they're playing the games themselves, and so watching a Let's Play can be a complementary experience to whatever people play on their own time. So I go for, like, Renegade in Mass Effect 1, which I remember doing, but I didn't remember being as fun as I had in this in the Let's Play that I did of Mass Effect 1. I went for but that's just something that I always think of when I make a decision. Is is this an option that everybody makes? Then I make the opposite. As long as it's interesting, obviously. It's the only choice after which he will continue to do his healing work. Also, if you don't have the XP, there's no problem. The game will take the XP you have and add negative XP. I do have the XP, so it should be fine. But, thanks. Let's have a chat with him. Hey, dude.
Why the long face, Doctor?
What the hell happened to you? What's the context of this mission here? I don't have that as a objective. What the hell? I interrupted an argument in Edgar Swansea's office after I came back from my sister's funeral. Yeah, so Swansea asked me to come here. Oh, he's the killer. Right. He killed a woman. Yeah, yeah. Good. Good. It's good to remember that. I struggle to choose those alternative paths. Exactly. That's why I do that on the Let's Play. We both change. Okay. Dude, she scratched you up. What? Look at his eyes. He's got white eyes. Is he a vampire?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As
He
the
is a
Lord is my
skull.
shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
He's a skull. We learned that skulls don't heal. That's why he killed her.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock.
Crap.
You will always find me where I am needed.
You're gonna kill them as well if I'm not careful.
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain?
A little.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
You jerk. That's the opposite. He didn't kill Dyson, he killed William. Right? Did he kill William? No, he didn't kill William. Who is William Bishop? I don't remember William Bishop. Nah. Yeah, I don't remember exactly who William Bishop is. I remember the name. Oh yeah, I remember the... Wait, William Bishop. What's that line supposed to be?
Why return here?
This is...
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger,
I know.
thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a
Right,
good
right. This is
soul,
the guy from the beginning of
but
the
was
game.
weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
So he got his skulldom from William. The guy that almost killed us at the beginning of the game, and we saved him. Right.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
Yeah, he does have a cross right there. Right there. I don't think I fear the cross either. I'm pretty sure it's just... when it's activated. They activate the cross, pointing it at me.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
That doesn't make it any better. That makes it worse, in fact.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
What? I did not see that coming. He must... Right. He must be the one, right?
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke.
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Did I find the sewers already? A strong key with a tag saying, quote, London East End Sewer, dash, access reserved to authorized staff only, unquote.
I have to see for myself. But your sense of purpose and calm gives me some relief.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Really?
We'll have a talk when you've returned from the sewers, Dr. Reed.
Well, I guess we will. I guess we will. So, south. Oh, we were just looking. That's east. So that's south.
Yeah, people are still working at this time, while you're lot slurping soup before bed.
Slurping soup before bed. What is that? Why? What is that claim? That is a goofy claim if I've ever heard one. Okay, now another thing is, have things respawned because we have advanced in the main quest? And when I say things, I mean enemies, not necessarily loot. Although loot is the one that I want. You did find it in the top left of the beach. Well, I guess the enemies. You do need to call for reinforcements. Ours is to flush every hole. You shall not flush holes this day. No flushing.
It's one of them!
Come at me.
I order you to step back.
Come on. Oh, I don't have blood.
He's onto us!
This thing is really powerful, actually.
Cannot be defeated!
Just gonna make things interesting. Very odd colloquialism. Yeah, I think he was talking about something. I don't know what it was. My mistake was to not use the other weapon and be greedy. And through greed, we achieve more experience, really, at the end of the day. Hey, what's up? Stop it. That was lucky. And loot. Forgot about that. Don't kill these guys. I kill these guys.
Filthy piece of shit! Die, vermin!
Don't do that. Don't do any of that. I don't know what that is. I don't like that weapon. Mostly because I don't understand what it is supposed to be. It's fine. There is an enemy somewhere around here. It's a rogue skull. Two of them, in fact. Watery rich blood sample, lovely. Okay. see if we can find the same people. I think we find the same people. There they are. The same fools. Hey, what's up?
It's an H!
That is correct. And right now I have a lot of blood.
Step back.
Stop it! That hurts. That thing hurts like hell. And it also has pretty good reach. Okay. See? It's easy. I just, well, I didn't have blood, really, at the end. Oh, wait, that's the entrance to the sewer. Let's find out how this goes. Mike, I'm too sunk. There we go, much better. Well, it is very dark. We're gonna have big beasts, aren't we? Potentially a new enemy. If I were designing the game, I would introduce a new enemy. Werewolves, naturally. Always werewolves. Or a big cockroach that just is difficult to kill. Or a big bunny. We have definitely not been here. And I don't see any enemies. There are rats. Oh! No, no enemy.
It's locked.
That's the game taunting me. What do we have here?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Oh, you actually click on it. Or use it. And the result is that that thing honks at me. And that's what doesn't work. How about this one? No?
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
Boo! Boo water! Oh, water level games. My favorite. I can't go up there though. I don't fully understand what kind of water level I'm controlling though. Oh, there's another wheel here. A little bit of a jiggle. We don't fret. And that raises the water? Another empty. There's a lot of these. I can't say I understand.
That doesn't work.
Puzzle. The water level goes down.
That doesn't work.
Both of them closed. I think the water level recedes. But now that opens. But what about the secret? We can't go down. This is giving me serious Tomb Raider cistern vibes. The original Tomb Raider had a level called The Cistern. And it was a great level. Unfortunately, very inscrutable. There's gotta be something else. Or maybe not. Okay. Original Tomb Raider. I remember playing the demo on PC. I played it on the Sega Saturn. Those were the times. Shareware demo? Yeah, probably shareware. I don't know. Oh, lovely sounds. And special effects. It's a new creature. And I turn my back to it. Keep out is written over there. The creature doesn't want us here. So who could kill Harriet Jones? Live in a sewer. Clearly kill a bunch of people. Look at all the skulls in the floor. Could it be a ghost? A were-rat? Werewolves and vampires, they go together like peanut butter and jelly. That is true. Although I've never had peanut butter and jelly. Cheese and marmalade, on the other hand. Mm-hmm. There's blood everywhere. Oh, it's a blinker skull, isn't it? I didn't see it. Didn't see what was going on. Little rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
That's the least of your concerns, mate. Can't go into the poop. I kind of wanted to go into the poop. Switch my weapon. It's gonna be a boss fight, isn't it? Dead person. I don't know where I'm at. Oh. Locked door. This looks very different, though.
I cannot enter.
This looks really cool as well. Well!
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
No, I don't want lucidity to touch me.
Respect the laws of Ascalon.
Also not that. So this guy is actually very susceptible to blood. So he will die with this. Yeah. What is that attack? Did you turn around?
My neck shall snap like a hare's brittle bone. Whence you vanish, slaughter these scalds while singing your name.
Don't know if that thing hurts me. I assume it does.
For the banshee, the hand that crushes all. fail!
Pretty slow, yeah.
I shall tear thee apart at some power you cannot comprehend. Return
I don't like that.
apothecary and needles. I shall crush you.
Shall you? That's way too powerful. Let's heal.
Your blood is now mine.
I don't think it's healing. As in healing over time.
Down, stay down.
Okay. That is an opening right there. Oh, that guy also does that? Yeah, the shadows do hit me.
Your blood is now mine.
This upgraded offhand weapon is really powerful. It is so powerful. I get so much blood. Wow. Wow. We killed the sewer dog. I kind of wanted to be friends with the sewer dog. Yeah, this offhand weapon is just really, really powerful. I think it is a much better thing than the saw blade or whatever it is. And I also still don't know if he was the one that killed Harriet Jones.
It's locked.
Embrace yourselves as we'll die countless times here, says Harry. Bit this fucker on hardest difficulty pacifist run. I think I was like 15 levels below his level. No, if you were 15 levels below my level, you were level 1. Actually, technically, you would be level 0. Which I think is a thing in this game. I think we're supposed to go this way. We still need to explore the sewers. We have rats. Can you see my health, by the way? Could you see my
At
health?
least one skull
Yeah.
escaped Virgil's wrath.
Who would that be? Could it have been Sean?
The poor creature is bleeding to death. He cannot be far.
No, this is recent. It's that way. It wasn't him. There was a boss I was 15 levels under. Oh. I didn't see what his level was. Oh. This might also be the way. Let's go back. Got you, Harry. Don't quite know what to say. Oh, there's blood. I think they might be both connected. What?
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
She's giving...
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst.
She's helping the skulls? Let's see what the other area is.
How could he have made it this far? There's blood.
Don't go there, why not? Well, he's a skull. That thing just... They just... make blood. That's why they're always thirsty. Oh, did they loop around? I think they do. Yep. They looped around. No, I've explored everything. There's nothing else. There's nothing else in the cave. Thank you for the follow, K. Madeline. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? But I think I explored everything. Maybe not so much upstairs. But upstairs I couldn't make the decision. We jumped down here on a cutscene. Oh, she's looking at me. She's waiting. Who is she? The sewer skulls territory. What?
This is our domain, not yours. You've
She's a
been
skull as well.
warned.
Wait,
Is she?
I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, Vampire. But thank you.
I saved her from this creature. That line doesn't make sense, does it? I don't even know who she is.
Please, who are you? I sense your sadness.
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
Oh, so his name was not Ascalon. I thought Ascalon was the name of the guy that we killed.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Scowl.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire Society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he reveals
Gotcha.
our location.
Sean is a Scowl. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive.
That's why her body was missing.
That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No, Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you, she is fragile and will not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
I wonder if she's not alive because she's a skull. These people... They have names? Let's look around. Look at that. Look at these bodies. Why are there corpses like that here? I wonder if she is indeed a skull. Excuse me.
Your place is not here.
Well, yeah.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
I don't think that's a plea. I think that's just despair.
Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon ages. Your smell is enticing. So sweet of blood.
It's not. It's poo. It is poo, because I've been in the sewers. You know how it goes. But it's nice of you to say that I smell nice. Hi.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
I would love to look at your face a little, but... Yeah. So they just sleep in here. Bullets. It depends on the sewer type. Some are for rain waters, other for poop. Yeah, makes sense.
Ascalon has
But I will always make the joke for poop. Because it has to be for poop. Okay, this is actually pretty big.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
He says as I take his money. Oh, this... Who are you?
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Oh, they do have a sort of a very subservient attitude. I mean, they are skulls. But that's weird.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls.
Oh, rats.
Such a long time.
I have this
Skulls are like Igor.
for blood.
A little. Oh, and we have a one of these places. Oh, I can't heal? Can't heal in here. Curious. We got a common mace. Now we're talking. And that's what I was talking about. The oh, no, don't sleep. It's bad thing. Let's look at our weapons here. So this is great. This thing is it's really good. Oh no, the mace is a two-handed. Oh, come on. Burp. Interesting. Yeah. Unfortunately, it is a two-handed weapon. And I don't want those. I've never even used one, to be fair. Let's see where she is. Is she here?
Oh, Bridget allowed me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant.
Unpleasant. Oh, she must be here. Let's go down. Embankment sewers. I don't even know what that could mean. Rodney Grader. Excuse me. I know you. Maybe.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not? Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did. I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the colour of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
Unfortunately, I have met several murderers during my lifetime. You don't look like them. I can tell you're no cold-blooded killer.
You're right, sir. At first it was just a simple argument between us. But the man had a bad fall.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long.
The tone shifts.
You must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
Ah, it's blood in my hands for days. So Rodney has fled away after having killed a member of the Wet Boot Boys, and Rodney's crime was in fact unintentional. He's a little bit too close to the skulls. And he moves. I thought characters didn't move. You know, when they change places. This place just keeps going. Oh! I know where exactly where I'm at. And that little thing told me exactly where that was as well. Oh, he's just staying here. Unless he's really bugged. No. He's probably gonna leave. Actually, are you gonna leave?
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die...
Yeah. He's gonna leave. Dark Through, welcome to the stream. It's going well. We have fought a boss battle. And first time killed it. Ooh. I had to sneeze a little. And now we're gonna meet Harriet Jones. Again. And she's not alive. She looks pretty alive to me. Taking your stuff here if you don't mind. There we go. Supremacy of Econs. It's inventory, yeah. Oh, it is not. Wait, what? a short text printed on expensive paper. It is no coincidence that Echons are the most eminent and most numerous of all vampires. Echons are the true aristocracy of immortals, and if I may add, they are the only ones able to stay at the top of the food chain. Everywhere I traveled, I only met Echons assuming mortal lives or forming an immortal society. Echons are the most human, most clever, and most educated of all vampires. Don't get me wrong here, I have nothing against more exotic species like Volcod, who share the gift of immortality with us. Most of them can prove useful, if properly canalized towards a clear goal, but they lack the most important trait of all, the ability to mingle with mortals without being spotted. Therefore, the Ascalon Club should only accept Echon of the highest lineage as member of its inner circle. Depending on circumstances, Volcods could be accepted as war dogs or hunting hounds as long as they obey our laws. Luckily enough, these lesser cousins have a natural tendency to submit and obey their masters. Wow. Just like that, huh? Harriet.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Oh, dang it. I went to the other side already.
You were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
Your room. The blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Well.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
She has the beefiest arms ever. By the way, I think that's just like bad things because, you know, bleeding and the muscle destroying itself.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body.
Just the cold.
But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
She doesn't. She's with her own kind and she's alone.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
I assume this one. Because it makes sense. It's like the episode of The Simpsons where Homer has one giant arm. I have not seen that episode.
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
The shadows?
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
I wonder if it is the beast inside her that she heard.
No more words. Please.
No more words. Hello.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
Fair enough.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course,
That's a lovely line.
past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide
What a
somewhere
great
far
line
from the
that
Guard
was.
of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are Skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a Skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a Skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Egon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
I don't think we will. She's not... Yeah, I don't think we will. Follow the arrows. Oh, look! Skull's Piss! Which raises some questions. Oh, there are the arrows. This is to my... Oh, these are the arrows. Oh. I didn't come this way. Hey.
The vampire hunters will never find us here.
Yeah, I can't really have a good look at you.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
Ooh, money. And skulls. They like skulls a lot. Enter at your own risk.
It's locked, all right.
I wonder where that goes. It is connected, isn't it? Yep. The game likes giving us the locked door, followed immediately by the way to open it. Or the way to get around it. It's an effective way of dealing with level design. Now, where are we? This must be the other locked door that we saw. I can't actually dodge. Can't use my abilities either.
It's locked, all right.
Sean Hampton's night shelter. Wow. This must be super secret. There's dead people all over the place. Like all butchered and whatnot.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skull now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of His glorious light.
Here's delusional. A very jarring difference from old Harriet. Or what was her name? The one downstairs? Yeah, people are gonna find him out, basically.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Well, the problem is if Harriet is not a Skull.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor.
Swole.
Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of His divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
Let's simply agree that all are one and the same. In death, I mean.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
He's gonna... Turn? Embrace is... I don't trust you? What is turn, if not embrace? He has not found peace. He's delusional. He's gonna bring the order or the whatever the name of the thing down upon old Harriet, basically.
My discoveries. Vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your cheptel, those still amongst the living.
No.
Embrace his skill.
Dr.
Okay.
Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey His will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. Drink, friend.
No.
I said kneel and drink. Now.
Yeah. Mesmerize level. This district will soon suffer the consequences of your actions. Hopefully not suffer them. Was I here before? Yeah, I was. This is the room that he was at. I think I need to sleep. I think that's what that... Oh! Oh no. Oh, freaking hell!
Corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
Throgmorton! That's him, right? Dude!
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Yeah, now it's time to kill Seymour.
Can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here.
Lacerations!
Definitely a vampire close by.
Goodbye, and good hunting.
There's a vampire right in front of you, mate. What's in his hands?
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
What? An old and elegant brooch belonging to Jonathan's mother. I'm gonna search the corpse.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district.
A cheap leather wallet found on a corpse left in front of Shauna Hampton's night shelter. The wallet contains official papers of repatriation and demobilization with the address of the victim, 27th Pretty Orchard Street.
Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
I must indeed.
You again?
Yeah, because of the murder.
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Oh.
Well, I'll leave you for now.
Interesting.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
From the top of the building, Dawson and Dawson Manufacturing. Well, we know where to go. I do have an extra mesmerize, so I'm gonna heal some people. And I also I had some mesmerizes. How do I kill Sean? Seymour, right. How do I kill Seymour? Look at all these people super injured. This guy is the one that I want to go to. You go and talk to him and mesmerize him. Yeah, gotcha. Sounds like a plan.
Crush the leech, boys!
Okay. I really wanted that. That's one tough bastard. Yeah, these guys are resilient to melee. They're resilient to melee, that's why they take forever to die. I think it's this way. Look at this guy. He doesn't have resilience. Oh, freaking hell. It's quite unfortunate that I took that hit. Got the kill there. Okay. Yeah, you're bad at this, mate. Watery rich blood sample, all good things. Yeah, it's this way. Oh, you can't go through there? No, you can't. Oh, it was Stella. Right. Everybody has mesmerize levels. Yeah. Seymour has a level 3. Was it Seymour that I was thinking of? Or Seymour?
Wave of bitter death to drown and purge our city in wrath.
He's probably the one that's killing everybody.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
I'm playing on normal. There's only normal and hard, right? I think so. Huh. What happens if I mesmerize him? Oh, this happens. Oh, that's where we're going. Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. He's killing everybody that is important. I mean, retroactively important for the one so far. Oh.
You tricked me good, Doctor. Tell me, who will take the blame for your murders now that I'm dead?
There's a new hint for Stella. We got a strong key. Stella's affection for Rufus. Oh yeah, that also takes care of her problem. That's good. And the district will soon suffer the consequences. I bet he was the murderer. I bet he was the murderer. Also, that was a really cool thing that he talks to me after death. Also, he has a bludgeon. He had a specific weapon. Oh, it's an offhand weapon. I think. No, it's not. It's Seymour's bludgeon. It's a level 3 already. Or Seymour. Oh, it is better. Nice. That's what I'm gonna use. Let's go talk to Stella then.
I so love to gaze at the stars.
Or talk to you, Rufus.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
It's not gonna... Oh! I wonder if that was available before.
Rufus, tell me what you really think about Seymour Fishburne.
Seymour, he just scares me. A lot. Actually, he scares many people round here, even big fellows.
You mean his brutality is infamous, even in this shady part of town? That's impressive.
Yes, sir. How someone like that can be related to Mrs. Fishburne, well, it beggars belief.
Rufus feels threatened by Seymour Fishburne's behavior.
Is that jealousy, I sense?
No. I'm sure she loves him. What mother doesn't love their own? But she's so sad.
What do you mean?
It passes across her eyes sometimes, when she thinks she's alone. She hides it from everyone.
She does, doesn't she?
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Am I really cursed?
No.
Explains so much.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
Of course. Dr. Reed.
I have really good news. Well, bad news. And good news.
Too long, sir.
Hello?
What can I do for you, Dr. Reed?
I can't.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne.
Well, that was that. Maybe later. Maybe when the consequences are felt. I don't know. I have a lot of people that I need to heal, but we need to go... We have a side quest, and I definitely need to go to the northeast. Yeah, that was weird that she didn't have anything to say. Maybe it's because I failed to learn things. Yeah. That makes sense. Let's see if I can still remember my way around town. I'll go this way. Then turn here. Then there's this guy. No, this guy's new. These guys are new. And they don't drop things. Oh, I go left? I thought I was going right. I really don't know my way around. Oh, this is my old friend. Got you. There's the gate. Hey everyone, what is up? Sanitized district. Lovely district. No disease. For now. For now. Will I still remember? So it's somewhere up there. This is through the cemetery, so I need to go this way. Heal everyone before sleeping. I know. There's a lot of people who are injured or sick. A lot. What is that? Just some fools.
Die, vermin!
That works. Might have passed by somebody. Why are there chaplains here?
A leech! No rest for the wicked! The power of the
Power of the in the face. Yes. It is what happens. Like swatting flies, yeah. I also know exactly what I'm doing. It's not just... Would you ever play the Sinking City if you can find it? I'm always reminded of it because of this game, Vampyr. Yeah, it does feel... It feels and looks very similar. I wouldn't play it, though, because I know what kind of game it is. It has a lot of repetition and a lot of... doing the same things over and over again. And I don't think it's necessarily a very good match for a Let's Play. But if you want me to recommend you a Let's Player who did play The Sinking City, Keith Ballard. Keith Ballard has a full Let's Play of The Sinking City. Real fun. Who was banging on doors? Oh, you did. You were. Okay. There's a large beast there. That was there already. Works well enough. Now, I do not know. Yeah, definitely not here. It's backwards. It is a long journey to where we need to go, and I died, so everything is back. The banging on doors is sort of weird. Ooh. Hello. Hi. Hey, you're tough. Stop it. Stop it. It's not so much me who's done for. Good. Ow! That does aggravated damage? I did not expect that to do aggravated damage. Stop it. I think fire damage takes longer to heal than blade damage or something. I'm not... Maybe when I'm on fire, it takes a little longer. I don't know. But we're good. Floridon, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I wonder if Vampire the Masquerade 2 is shovelware at this point. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that were the case, unfortunately. Only 48 episodes, 30 minutes long, less than most of your own playthroughs. Yeah, it's not a very long game. I don't know where I'm at. I do know where I'm at. I'm precisely where I mean to be. Didn't mean to fall down here. It's here, to the left. Right here. This is such a spooky area. Is that a blinker skull? Yes. Stop it. Don't say no mean things about my mother. Oh, hi. Nope. This is pretty bad, actually. Okay. There's a lot of skulls out here. I don't remember there being that many. Also, what is that? That's not an enemy. Okay. Stuff has respawned. I've heard so many bad things recently. I'm glad I can't see them. Yeah, it's this blind person. I don't know who's banging on doors, though. Man, this place is decrepit. Okay, let's see if I can heal him. We haven't even talked to him yet. Your mother was a hamster.
It's me again. Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are. It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear,
shrubbery.
I mean you no harm. Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in. Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Or both. I just want to heal you, my dude. Why do you have candles if you can't see? For warmth? Surely not. Vampires drink our blood, but they feed on our soul. Shouldn't that be and they feed on our soul? Because drinking and feeding is not the same thing. How could we believe that any man or woman killed by these foul creatures, bitten by their filthy mouths, could then be accepted in heaven, capital H? No, their bodies have been defiled and their souls have been corrupted. Their place is now in hell, capital H, with the legions of blood-sucking demons. Vampires feed on our souls. From Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly.
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
No gentleman, it's a robber. I'm a robber, taking all of your stuff if you don't mind. Which I believe...
It's locked, all right.
I believe you actually do not mind, so that's why I'm doing that. Loretta's letter. My dear brother, this is the apology letter you'll never read, for you have lost your sight because of me. I know you hate me for what I did, even if you never say so. We don't talk much in the Swanborough family, do we? So, to clear my conscience, this is my brave gesture towards you to write you this letter and to leave it in your laboratory. If you ever find it and ask about it, I'll read it to you. If someone else reads it, well, as I wrote above, this is my bravest gesture. So, Manson, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did and for the hell you've been through in thrown into. I'm sorry you're now a blind man trying to find a meaning to your useless life. If I could change one thing, only one thing in my miserable life, it would be what happened 1 year ago. I swear it, Manson. If I could give my eyes for you to see again, I would, but it does not work that way, does it? So please, my brother, forgive me. From Loretta. An extraordinary gentleman. So the rats can see. That's a good point, actually. True gentleman for sure, absolutely. Knocking on heaven's door. Loretta herself did that. Loretta still blames herself for Manson Swanborough's accident.
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour? So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God. I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I think I've heard my sister talk about her. I wasn't paying much attention, though.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carell in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me, and I believe she could say the same thing about me.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
Yep, she does. If a blind person were turned into a vampire, would they still be blind or would their vision be healed? Good question. Huh. Well, I guess because wounds get healed, then they would for vampires. Then they wouldn't be blind anymore.
Why does your sister feel so guilty about what happened to you?
Because she knows I'll never forgive what she did to me.
You run an illegal business with someone you hate?
I don't hate my sister. She looks after me, we have a good time. But I'm just not ready to forgive her.
Fair enough.
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
-1. I think I have found the other pages. Maybe not all of them.
I found another page of the diary, Mr. Swanborough.
This diary is still not complete. The man who wrote it claims he is a member of some scholarly brotherhood called the St. Paul's Stole.
Really? I've heard of them. Very capable scientists. Perhaps the man who wrote this really found a cure.
I would need more pages to figure it out, but it's as promising as it is intriguing.
I wonder if it's turning into a vampire that the cure is.
Here is another page of the diary.
We don't have everyone. I think we only have 3.
Now we're talking. Ingredients, dosages, dangers, and side effects. This is it.
Is the diary complete now?
No. The author tested his work in a hidden laboratory. We must find out where it was. Please, find me more pages, Doctor.
Investigation updated.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
So, let's see if we can find this laboratory. I do need to heal a lot of people, basically. Let me look at what we have. Oh, I didn't even heal him. I'm very sorry.
I've heard so many bad things recently.
Good easy.
Good easy.
Wandering in this part of town at night.
You seem unwell, sir. Do you need my assistance?
Actually, I feel worse than usual. Can you give me something?
Unbelievable indeed.
Yes. I can give you a little something that has been proven effective.
Thank you, Doctor.
Little jab at the fake medicine.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough.
There we go. Now, we did what we came here to do. And I have a lot of experience as well. Was that from the main quest? It probably was. Or was it from here? I don't know. Either way. So, people who are ill. You're recovering. You're all good. A bunch of people, and I don't know who they are. We have Joe Peterson and Barrett Lewis. And Father Tobias. I actually don't know. Oh, freaking hell. I didn't see you there, mate. There we go. Perfect. Wow. Still, there's more people up there. And I'm going the wrong direction. Oh, this is where we're supposed to go. Yeah, right. The cemetery. Let's go there first. Don't mind if I self-medicate a few vials of laudanum. Isn't laudanum like a... Isn't that mercury? Am I mistaken about that? Oh, the cemetery is going to be full of bad things now. Maybe? Was it full of bad things before? It was. Now it could even have worse things. Oh, you're out here now.
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
And now we can talk to her. Xiao Shun couldn't find the strength to leave her husband's tomb.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
This part of town is very fragile. I hope the trust so many people put in her will not be betrayed.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
Are you here alone?
You should not be by yourself. Grief can be a terrible trial, and it's even worse when you're alone.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
But you're not dead. There is a difference between visiting the dead and staying with them.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
Got out of that one, didn't I?
Tell me how your husband died, Xiaoshun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
Did he laugh at his death to come? I think that's a reference to somebody or to something about laughing at your own death. Or laughing at death in the face or something like that.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Xiaoshun feels guilty for not spotting her husband's condition. Yeah, that is, guilt is a common reaction to grief.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
Maybe it is. It's such an effective start of the game. Because you go back to it over and over again. The grief that he feels for his sister. And obviously we as players didn't know his sister. We didn't deal with her. But because the grief is grounded on the helplessness that or how helpless he was but to kill her, then it is effective. We don't need to really build a connection with the character. We just know that it was just blood in his eyes.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye
for now.
Well, that's that done.
Many new graves. Why do I still feel so disconnected from the others then?
So that's good because she was in that little chapel. She was actually stuck. And she's going back to Whitechapel, which is good. What is not good is all these people. Let's us go back to Whitechapel to heal them. That violin. I believe that is a it's not a violin. That is a what is it called? It's not a viola. What is it called? Is it a viola? It might be a viola. It's not. It's a cello. That's the word that I want to say. Viola is midway through a violin and a cello, unless I'm mistaken. And it could be, obviously, it could be a viola, because it's relatively, yeah, it's definitely. Violas are larger, yeah, violas are larger violins. Most of the violin pieces are actually recorded in violas because violins have they're difficult to record by themselves, so that's why they're often played in groups. They are an ensemble instrument, but a viola has most of the notes that a violin does, and it's very rare that you need the really high notes anyway. So you just get a better sound out of violas than you do violins. That is a cello, though, I'm pretty sure, that sound. You can tell by the notes, obviously, but you can also tell... The way I tell, usually, is the strength that you feel, well, you can pay attention to the strength that is applied to the bow? Is it the bow? It is called the bow, isn't it? Because the string tension is a lot lower, and so you can really feel the vibrato. Not that you can't see that in violin. It's just very easy for players to just get a good vibrato going on a violin. So we could look at the father. Well, actually, all we need to do is just look at who's sick. I wonder if I can go in through here again. Wasn't the other one a vicar? No, this was the vicar. The father is up front. Gotcha. For me, those three are all the same between when playing them. No, they're very different though. I mean, the viola and the violin are similar, but the cello is played differently. It's not. You don't have it over here on the shoulder.
You are blinded by your false faith.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Rational delusions.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
That woman is as depraved as Jezebel, and she deserves the same fate.
Really? Why is that?
This woman runs no medical facility, but a temple to the false prophets of science and debauchery. And she has many accomplices, I heard.
This guy's the worst.
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
There we go.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Now, Joe, he should be around. He is right there. Are they both... Oh, Barrett, right.
You again? What do you want this time?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
She's doing good work. I saw her yesterday and told her she could call on me if she ever felt threatened. Do you know what I mean?
Yep, you need money, basically.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Come on, take a look.
Come on!
Something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Do you have any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I guess what she does for people makes it all right in the end.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Oh, good trigger parts. Lovely. And tiny good handle parts as well. We want these. I wonder if the prices are good, though. Let's get these.
Fancy
you.
And
you need help, sir?
To be honest, I prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
I don't quite agree, but I will.
It's not the contrary, it's the opposite of that.
Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. Human nature being what it is.
Nah, it's not human
Goodbye
nature.
for now, Mr. Lewis.
Also, yeah. So, that's that done. And I think everyone is good. Wow, that was great. However...
I should never have taken up my father's business.
No, you shouldn't. However... There's something that I thought of when he talked. Right. Loretta. I do not know exactly how to get to her. I think it's this way. I need to talk to her about her brother. There you are.
Even the flu. Good evening, my dear colleague.
Have you any news on Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I can't believe that people are naive enough to trust her.
Yeah, that's cool. That is
She's
cool,
just a
Harry.
shady nurse with good connections.
Loretta, why do you feel so guilty about your brother?
I don't expect him to forgive me. All I can do is make amends for what I did.
By making him a crook and a criminal. What if somebody decides to make him pay for your scam?
Mason is totally capable of defending himself. Just leave us be. We're perfectly fine.
I know how guilt feels between a brother and sister. Are you sure you're not trying to ease your own remorse?
Mason wants to be useful, can you understand that? And chemistry is his passion. And the Swanborough cordial gives him a purpose in life.
Loretta believes she gave Manson Swanborough a goal by having him create the miracle elixir. I wonder if that is a conversation I can have with him.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough.
Anyway, we're going back home, I think. Well, we do have a quest objective. Oh my god, look at all the exclamation marks. We have... We can track this. Wait. Oh, yeah. That's where he is. We can't track this. I don't know where that is, obviously. And yeah, it's the main mission now. I don't think I can do anything else. So weird. Why aren't the side missions in the I don't get it. Yeah, all the side missions are done. So it's all up to the main quests. Can I not track it? I mean, I guess it doesn't need to. So let's go to that address, basically. Just a dead person there. Time to sleep? I don't go to the address? Should I sleep before? Where am I? Yeah, let's go this way. I don't think I'm gonna be able to open that gate, but maybe I will. I don't think there's a gate at all. In fact. Might as well not bother. Let's level up then. This part of the map is hard to navigate. Oh.
Away with you!
That was indeed very stupid of me. Whoa. Can I get my shot out? Really would like to get my shot out.
We cannot be defeated.
You can.
Filthy murdering bastard!
Christ! He's dead!
Stop it. That thing doesn't do anything.
Stay back, beast! Stop, vampire!
Ow, ow. I think lowers my... I think that thing lowers my stamina. Might be wrong about that. Yeah, I don't know what that does.
Back to the shadows!
You see, it's lowering... Oh, it's lowering my blood as well. Ow, ow. Ow.
Crawl
Oh.
back to the house!
Yeah, that did not go according to plan. Could have gone a lot better. I think it is probably a good idea to level up. I think we're getting very high level people. I don't actually know where I am. One thing I am noticing is that I never go to the... Never sleep in the hideouts around the map. I always go to always go to the hospital. And I don't know why I do that, because it's not like you need to do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy medicine. I'm good without it. Looks it does. It does. Here we are. And what? Whoa. Sturdy blood sample. It's regeneration serum. Things that we're never going to use. Even though I probably should use it. Do I want to upgrade this? It already comes upgraded. But it doesn't have these. I don't have good handle parts. The tiny handle parts are for offhand things. And I have only the one. Common pistol parabellum. Is that better than the revolver? It doesn't look like it is. It really is not. Huh. Interesting. Recycle. What's the max level of this game? There isn't. It's essentially this Gaia. You can get every stat max out by cheating as well. This guy is a video game where you go to level 999. I think. Okay. So let's sleep. But before I do that, let me just pay a visit to the hospital. Just in case there are new things out here. I don't think there are. It all looks pretty unrespawned. 9,999. There we go. Okay. So, I am still focusing on Blood Spear. And that requires level 18 and a lot of blood or experience. So, the other thing is, it isn't really about how many skills we have, It's just about how much experience we spend. That's what determines our level. So what I've been missing the most is probably blood capacity. And then we're gonna need level 18 to get that one up. It's only 2,000. So that's actually pretty good. And then physical prowess, we're very good on that as well. And that's level 18. Let's spend for our health. If we can. Which we can. Okay. And then hopefully we'll have enough for Blood Spear when we next sleep. If you've ever lived near the docks of East End, you must know who Sean Patrick Hampton is, and if not, you might have heard of him. His name is starting to spread through the entire capital, and the song it sings is one of hope. Sean is the humble founder of the Hampton Asylum, an establishment that he built with his own hands and convictions. The building, an abandoned warehouse gracefully donated by the Dawson family, then renovated and transformed into what it is now the most famous asylum in London. The poor and hungry are welcome under his roof, and with them he shares his food, his care, and his prayers. Sean Hampton came from a background of misery, but the hardships of life didn't disfigure or maim his profound trust in the Lord. If anything, the faithful man gained an acute empathy in exchange for the torments of poverty. His love of others is renowned throughout the docks. Rare are those who didn't witness Sean cry at the sight of an infirm veteran, an orphaned child, or a sick mother. That's how he gained his nickname, the Sad Saint of the East End. Sean Hampton is so respected that people still stay in his shelter, even after the sad saint contracted a mysterious disease which forces him to rest a lot and take his meals away from his flock, while in some other part of London, people step back as soon as someone coughs in public. Men and women accept to eat and sleep in Hampton Asylum. It's the safest place in the East End docks. The building looks dirty. The stench around the place is awful for a delicate soul, but there is hope and love there, and the death toll has been low and stable for days. Well, that is suffer the consequences of my choices. And Seymour is dead. He's been embraced a little. And got Stella, who's sick, fatigue and anemia. That's a bit of a bummer, actually. Because Rufus also has fatigue. It's just the two steps of the same thing. I'll remember that. Next up. Everyone is sick. Oh, it really is going down. Wow. The prices and stocks of the merchants in this district may have changed. Yeah. So we got fatigues for days. Fatigues for days. Wow, everybody's fatigued. It's a bit of a bummer, actually. So let's remember that there's 7 fatigued people here. Perfect. And we have cold from Loretta. She got it now, I think. Okay. And nobody here, although things are happening. Oh, look at that. This place was sanitized, and now everybody's fatigued. Yep. Let's make medicine for them. Okay, so that would be fatigue. So we have an anemia. And... nope, don't do that. And this. And then 7 of these. And then a cold. And that's all the diseases that we know. Obviously not the only ones that exist, I would guess. Let's look at our stocks here. We are kind of running... well, nobody gets these too much. So we're probably going to want to buy, I don't know, quinine, maybe? I don't know how many nights there are still to go. But something that we should try, since I think we're going to the docks. Well, actually, I don't know where we're going. But what we should try to see if there's any new lines about Seymour being dead. Just wanted to come here because things might have respawned. They don't seem to have. It seems that you got the same bug as I did. Normally, once the district is sanitized, it should be locked in that state. Yeah. I figured I would get the same bug. Or maybe it's just that they get fatigued, because fatigue is not actually, you know, it's not a disease. It doesn't work that way. Higher tiers, 1 stat equals 4,000 experience. Yeah. Just looking for loot. There's a lot of that in this game.
On every street
I wish I could be sick again. Too much energy for so little result.
What are you talking about?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
It's a lot of sucked NPCs. Yeah. That guy probably sells good things. Lady Ashbury.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital caused by skulls.
Really? What do you mean?
I discovered the most intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name. I've never heard of her.
According to Old Bridget, skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skulls are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors, a disgrace to the vampire that created them.
Don't they become skulls if somebody gets embraced improperly? Is that not how it works?
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
Goodbye for now, my lady.
I think I should talk to Dr. Swansea as well. The only 2 times I talked to him, he had new dialogue. My health bars are actually getting pretty big. I like that. Or not just health bars, everything. Doctor.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true?
Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a Skal. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition.
No.
It'd be fascinating.
No, it would not be.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of Skals.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
They're hunting skulls for the British Empire.
I crossed paths with one. A terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the Skals of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
He's very protective of her. Which is weird. Because he before said something about vampires being the wolf and humans the deer.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I'd never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
Yeah, I don't know if she is a vampire or not. But I'm thinking he might be a thrall. In that case, Lady Ashbury could be using him just to have access to bodies.
A pleasure as always, Edgar.
Or other explanations. Let's go to the docks. He has a crush on her. Yeah, he comes across as that. Dr. Swansea. The horned dog. Is that how it's used? Is that the correct term? I'm not too keen on the lingo. Will I find my way to the docks? I kind of want to go through here, honestly. I don't want to go through down there. It smells. It's better this way. Swansea United FC. Oh, Swansea was a team? Oh, freaking hell.
I'd head back if I were you, sir.
Well, you are not me. You are bad.
Fear no evil. Die, vermin!
Well, that was very fast. This guy didn't leave anything. That healing takes a little while.
Die, vermin!
Oh, hi. I was looking at the comments. Oh, freaking hell. Horned dog is a strange phrase, but correct usage. It is a strange phrase, yes. Oh, farts. Not farts.
Oh, Christ!
for a hot dog. I haven't had a hot dog in forever. I will be having hot dogs pretty soon. In 2 days' time. Well, not hot dogs, but similar enough. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. I like eating gross and unhealthy food.
Leech spotted! Watch out, boys! Back in the ground!
Stop it! Jesus.
Over there!
Over here. I love it. I love it when that stuff happens. Is one of them. Cheapest street hot dog here is like 25 cents. Just a small bun a small hot dog, mustard and ketchup. That's pretty decent. Well, as long as it's not unhealthy in the sense of like, you know what I mean, right? I could go for a 55, a couple of 55. That's dirt cheap. That's good stuff. It's probably not very filling though. I am in the wrong place. Completely in the wrong place. Which is fine because I can revert back.
Steady, boys! We've got one.
Boys! I love it so much. It is so fun.
There's one of them vermin!
25 cents. All you can get for 25 cents here is a gumball. Yeah. For 25 cents here in Portugal, you can probably get a sandwich. But not like a cheese sandwich, maybe, or butter sandwich or something like that. But I don't know where you can get that for that price. But you can. That seems more feasible than a hot dog. A hot dog is always going to cost 50 cents at least. That's if you're lucky. Are we where I think I am? Yes, we are. Well, let's see. I lose track of where I'm going. I'm terrible at navigating. Oh wait, there's a bunch of sick people in here. So I might as well tell them, give them medicine.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will be fine as soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
She never looks me
Goodbye,
head onwards. Head onwards. Okay, we got a couple of sick back there. You need help.
Goody. Do you need any med?
I'm afraid I'd...
Odd.
That's easy.
Goodbye, Milton.
That's that done. Because we have helped him already. These I have not. Well, I have these two.
What? Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
There we go. Oh, you as well.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, Dr.
Is there anything else that's bothering you?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
My sweet girl.
So that's the... Oh, there's two. Okay. Hey.
I'm quite busy right now, Doctor.
It's fine. I don't think I have anything for you here.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Yeah, it's, I don't know why.
Thank you for your time.
And you?
Good. Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr.
Never ceases to amaze.
Well, there we go. I think that might have been all of them here. Oh, Thomas. Thomas? I think I remember who he is. He's on the other side. He's by the... I need blood, doctor. This guy.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
See you later, Dr. Arthuru. Thank you for showing up. I'm about to end the stream as well. Thank you very much for showing up. Have a good night.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead, yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Mm-hmm. Well.
I wonder why the Goswicks came here in the first place.
Now we can go to the docks. If I find my way around, naturally. Which I am known not to. Actually, let's just make sure... Yeah, everybody's healed over here. Good job. I think there's enemies down here. Yeah. I swear there were more. Half of the patients are just occupying the hospital beds. They should just be sent home. Yeah, there's a little bit of a disconnect there. In you know, because obviously when you arrive, there's the situation, but then you can spend as many days as you want, and they are just good, or maybe not too good, but. Is anybody sick in here? Edwina? I think I need to go this way. I'm actually not sure where I need to go. There you are. Oh, you're outside? Oh, you're Rufus.
Good evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
You seem happier than before.
I live with Mrs. Fishburne now, in her house. I have a bed and everything.
See? Good thing.
Heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter lately?
Well, I heard that Mr. Hampton has been very sick, but now he's better.
He is better.
So how is your new life going?
Good. I have a roof over my head and warm meals. Mrs. Fishburne is the best. But she's so sad. I hear her crying at night.
Even if she did take you in, Mrs. Fishburne lost her son, who she loved very much.
I know, but it makes me feel funny. I should feel bad for being here after Seymour died, not happy.
Seymour's death has nothing to do with you, Rufus. You have every right to be happy.
Mrs. Fishburne has been like a mother to me, and it's my turn to help her the best I can.
Tell me your feelings about Seymour's death, Rufus.
I am sad for Mrs. Fishburne, not for her dead son. I was afraid of him and his threats. I don't think a lot of people will miss him.
Not his frets. His frets were the worst frets.
So long, Rufus.
Let me talk to your mother. Oh, it's locked.
I cannot enter.
Well, oh. That's not the right house. Oh, Rufus, I forgot about the medicine.
Do
you need help?
A real doctor caring about me?
Yep.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus. So long, Rufus.
It's the same as before.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
Of course. Dr. Reed.
Mmm.
I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. I've been nothing but worry.
Well, now your son is dead, so you can sleep. Maybe.
I'm so sorry about your loss, Mrs. Fishburne.
I ate him.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Could you check Rufus's health for me, please? I've been taking care of this young nipper since my poor Seymour died.
Very well. But why so nervous?
Even if he lives with me now, Rufus still spends too much time outside. He grew up in the streets, you see, and he's kept his old habits.
Mrs. Fishburne, are you in need of any medical assistance?
I am afraid I am, Doctor. I don't feel well at all.
I don't know what she has. Anemia. Yeah, she's a second level. So she does not feel well at all.
Then let me give you a prescription.
I thank you for your generosity, sir. It's something this part of town truly needs.
Do you have any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
I just heard the sad saint keeps on helping the sick and poor. God bless his soul.
Mm-hmm.
So, you live here with Rufus now?
State the nature
And
of your
how
medical emergency.
Yeah. We both had our share of tragedy, but I suppose it's a relief not to be alone in life.
Did Rufus talk to you about his past?
I knew the boy had a hard time in the streets, but I had no idea how miserable he really was. And I suspect he won't tell me all that he remembers.
Yeah.
I'd like to know more about your son's death, Stella.
I was so afraid to see Seymour arrested and executed that I never thought about him being murdered.
As sad as his fate may have been, at least you'll avoid the shame of a trial.
Justice or vengeance? Street justice is not right.
In the end, Seymour avoided being judged for what he did. Does that not disturb you, Stella?
For months, my greatest fear was to see my son being arrested and hanged. Now that he's dead, no one will ever know.
Do you believe your son could have avoided being caught forever?
I have no idea. Sometimes I felt like he was becoming more and more careless. Perhaps he wanted to be caught.
That is a worrisome proposition.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne.
I wonder if he did want to be caught. Hey, dude.
Evening, Rufus.
Good evening, Mr. Reed.
Maybe I can talk to you again, because no, not really.
So long, Rufus.
Okay, so that means that the only side quest that I have is the Braille one, apart from things that we haven't been to. And now we can go to the flat. It's not too far away. But it isn't here. It's in a new area. Curious.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces.
Moron had me
around here.
laughing at first. But to think, he's a bloody vampire hunter.
Huh.
You again, what are you...
Have you heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter?
That bastard's become something of a holy man these days. And someone should remind him who really rules the docks.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Well, you don't. Oof, everything was hazy there. So, let's go. This is the start of a long, continuous part of the main quest. Better save and leave it for the next stream. I know. I mean, save is,
Look lively! It's on to us!
Oh, smacked. Ow.
He's dead!
Come back. I'm not back, but... Come here. Yeah, so the moment I pass the gate is the moment the stream will end. Basically. Because it probably will save when that happens. Actually, don't know how to... It is that way.
Weapons ready! We found her!
I just need to have my blood. That's all. Perfect. I don't even know where this goes. Oh. No, I do. Sometimes there's good things in here. I mean, the first time there were so many good things. But that's just the first time. They really only give five experience each. It's kind of brutal. Oh, is this actually the way? It should be. Oh, I need to go over to the bridge? Should be able to cross, right? Yep. Here we are. In the North Docks. And there's people in here who are really upset at me.
Of the Lord commands you!
I know, it doesn't command me very well. Oh, I hear the sounds of... You guys really don't do a very good job. Ow, don't hurt me. Oh, you're gonna die, mate. Okay, you didn't die too much. I don't know what that does. Oh, I don't know what that does either. No, that's really bad. So these guys feed on corpses. Wow, that was not smooth. That was definitely not smooth. That guy was healing by going to the corpse. Okay. I don't know where I'm at. See you later, Azor. Thank you for showing up.
Step away, sir.
Where's the rest? Come on. Oh, crap. Are you the one that was making sounds? Or not sounds, but talking, really. Good. So... where does this go? It keeps going. I'm hugging the right wall. There's a gate. And it's locked.
It's locked, all right.
Okay, so this is not the way. Let you be there. So I need to turn left here. But is there a passage? There is. Hello?
See them fancy clothes?
They're not that fancy. Stop it. Oh my god. I just healed. I wish aggravated damage would heal over time. But it's fine. Healing actually takes very little blood. So. Oh, we're actually really close. Could we have crossed? Not really. There's the door.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?
What is
There's
here
been
in
a fight here.
Yes. $1981 for country. Well, at least there's medicine. And money. Okay, I have not seen the... I have not seen the save game update. And I don't know... I'm looking at the upper right corner of the screen. Like, it's not saving right now. And I don't know if I should trust it. I think it's every time I change big locations like this. Oh, there it is. It's saving. Okay. Whew. Okay, so that's gonna be that. That didn't mean to do that, but just fine enough. That's gonna be that for this stream. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I will be back with more Vampyr in a week's time. I will be back for another stream, potentially, in 3 days' time rather than 2. And the next stream is going to be Prey. It's going to be Prey. So, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. As I said, have a good night, and I will see you then. Bye-bye. Extreme Vampire. Yeah. Bye-bye. Doesn't work. The button doesn't work. Now it works. I know why.